Welcome back, guys, to another day of Christine's Jamaican Kitchen. We are doing another simply delicious meal today, and I'm actually doing chicken, but I'm gonna add some honey and we're gonna put it up in the oven. But if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Tap that notification bell to be notified as soon as we have more wonderful recipes available. You know what to do by now. Tap that button, guys. Tap it, tap it.
What's up with all those hand movements? You look like you're about to conduct. Was it 4/4 time?
Child. What? Anyways.
You said child.
Anyways, this is all my ingredients that I need for this dish.
Salt, garlic powder, black pepper, Maggi all-purpose seasoning, allspice, paprika, oil,
Onion, scallion, thyme, garlic, pepper, dried ginger, honey, lime, vinegar. Kimberly, of course, my
seasoned chicken.
chicken has been cleaned, washed, of course, with your vinegar and your lime, and well seasoned, and it's been marinating for a couple of hours well. You know, I always stress to do it from overnight, but I didn't take my chicken out on time from last night. So anyway, I took it out this morning, got it cleaned up, washed it really good with my vinegar, my lime, and now it's been marinating for a couple of hours with my powder seasoning. Voila! There you go.
Did you take off the skin off the chicken?
Yes, I always take the skin off. The only piece of chicken that I left the skin on was the wing. When I'm frying my chicken, say French frying it, I leave the skin on because it gives it a better taste. Yes. So let's go wash your hands and start cooking.
So you want to add your 1/2 cup to your hot pot.
I'm just lightly brown. I'm gonna slightly brown my chicken on the top of the stove.
Make sure to put them in gently or else the oil would splash up and like burn you.
Are you talking about experience?
Oh yes. Well, yeah, kind of. Cause I woke up one day and I was making some eggs and I turned off the stove and I moved the pot and then all I see is fire. It was probably because the oil was on the stove and I see fire and I'm like, child, what am I gonna do? So I just stood there not knowing what to do. I looked, I started to blow on it, nothing happened. So I just stood there and then it went out. I don't know, it was kind of scary.
In a case like that, you gotta be careful. And you know that you can't add water to a fire, right? And you know we have tons and tons of fire extinguisher in this house. Under the sink, upstairs, over there.
I don't even know how to use those. Child, I'm gonna stand there and hold out the fire extinguisher and don't know what to do.
We're gonna give you a class on that. Daddy's gonna give you a class on it. Okay, as you can notice, I switched pot because the one that was using wasn't working for me. So I switched. So after 16 minutes, this is what you want your chicken to look like. So I'm just gonna set it in the same container because I want that juice. I want that juice from that seasoning that was well soaked in. I want it to use it in the oven. So just gonna turn the flames off. Put all my chicken right in here.
Are you gonna make a sauce?
No, honey, I'm not gonna make a sauce because that's why I want the juice that's there, because it's gonna make us some sauce, pretty much. So I don't have to make a sauce on top of the stove. At this point, you know, we always have leftovers from our powder seasoning. You know, whatever we use to marinate, we always leave some over. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on it. So you would be around a teaspoon. And here I have my wash chopped vegetable, which is my scallion, my thyme, my pepper. So I'm just gonna dump it right here. Garlic, a peg of garlic I have in there, and my grated dry ginger, just like this.
What does those vegetables do?
And flavor. You wanna, when you have your meat or any dish, you wanna have flavor. You don't wanna taste the food and it doesn't have, it just blend. Yeah, you wanna have flavor. So my foil.
You sure you want to go into the oven?
Yes, honey.
If it turns on fire, I'm running away.
So the shiny part I'm gonna put up, and the dull part I'm gonna stick this in the oven, just like this.
So you tell me there's like a front side to a foil paper?
Yes.
Like a back side?
Yes.
The oven was preheated and it was at 380 degrees.
So I'm just gonna put this in. And of course, you know guys, we always have the measurements in the description box below. So at this point, when your chicken is in the oven, so we're gonna do that for 15 minutes and then we're gonna add our honey. So we still have a little bit of our powder seasoning left. So I'm gonna add some of this with my honey when I take it out, and I'm gonna glaze it and put it back for another 15 to 20 minutes.
What does the honey do?
The honey gives it a nice flavor, a nice sweet but not so sweet flavor. It just gives it a different taste. Yes. So when it's finished and you taste it, you tell me what you think.
Without the sauce?
No, with your honey on it. Put on your timer for 15. After 15 minutes, we're ready to add our sauce. So right here, as I said before, I'm just gonna add a little bit more of my powder seasoning. And more honey. You wanna get the good honey, because you have some of the honeys out there, it's just sugar. So you have to try to get honey that is all natural.
How does a honeycomb taste like?
I've never tried the honeycomb.
So you've been in Jamaica and you haven't tried a honeycomb?
I've never tried it, but you know what?
What?
Next time when I go to visit, I'm definitely gonna have to try it, because you know your uncles, my brothers, they have a honey farm. So they have the bee and they make all the honey and stuff. So we definitely gotta try it. And then I have half a lime here. I'm just gonna squeeze some of that in here. Just about a teaspoon. Mix. And I always tell you, you control your taste. Whether you want it sweet or not too sweet, but you know, this is just honey. So it'll give you a little bit of, but not a lot, but a little. And just baste your meat.
Is that what that's called? Base?
Just baste it. You find that you need more, add more. And then we're gonna set this baby back up in the oven. After 30 minutes in the oven, I just threw it back in my pot, put it on top of the stove because it had so much juice in it, and turned the stove on 5 minutes, and my dinner is done. Ready? Dinner done. What you guys think? Look at that. Look at that. You know my kids, they love them some sauce. So I had to make sure I have enough juice. So I did my honey. I took a little bit of, a little bit of water and the juice from the chicken where it had been marinating. So that gives them some, some gravy. Because they love them some gravy, some sauce. So it's the moment of truth coming up. Kimberly is gonna taste and tell you guys what she thinks. Kimberly, your hair smells good. I'm a food. Definitely my food. But I think your hair smells good too. But anyways, dinner done, dinner ready, and we're gonna dig right in. But look guys, look at my honey chicken. Oh, I love the glaze on it. It's glistening. Wow. Guys, this is so good. Kimberly, what you think? Immaculate.
Oh my gosh. This might be the best dish I have tasted while I'm on this show.
Really, Kimberly?
Yeah.
And I thought all those pasta dish that I do was so much better.
I like those dishes, but this one is the best.
Hear that, guys? Kimberly voted for this honey baked chicken. But may I tell you, well done and everything. And the glaze, look at the honey on top. Oh. Mom, I'm telling you. I cannot get enough. And if you don't have the honey, you can actually use, let me show you something else that you could use.
I don't really know how to pronounce it, but I think it's original blue agave.
And it's organic. That's if you don't have the natural honey. forget to tell them some we're gone, Kimberly. Guys, catch you now in our next video. We're going to have more dinner and we're gone for now. Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. For more recipes, click the link over here.